Greetings, human beings. This is Moltrap coming at you again with Game 3 of Ace versus eSTRO. eSTRO versus Ace. And this is going to be hopefully a very exciting game. It was recommended to me. SeaReally versus DaezanG. Should be pretty good. I think these guys are pretty much kind of on a similar level, actually. SeaReally, he's gotten a lot of hype. A lot of people have, talked about how he's a really good player. He's of late he's been eSTRO's kind of ace. eSTRO plays him a lot in their ace matches, and he's kind of been one of their stronger players. But he really doesn't honestly put up the results. And by the way, I'm sorry that I'm talking a little bit quietly here, but my roommate's in the next room, and she doesn't mind too much if I'm commentating or anything like that, especially since it's not like 2 in the morning this time. But I still don't want to be too distracting, so I'm gonna try and talk a little bit quieter. I'm sorry about that, but not much I can do about it here. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So SeaReally, he's supposed to be kind of all that, and maybe a bag of chips, bag of crisps rather. You might say if you were in British Isles. And actually, I don't know if they even use that expression in Britain. To say all that in a bag of something. All that in a biscuit. Don't listen to me. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not. He really doesn't win a lot. SeaReally. So it's it's kind of. Oh, he's winking at you guys. They must have something clever on that sign. I wish I could read Korean. I am still vaguely studying Korean a little bit. I haven't been doing it in earnest because I've basically had to downgrade my plan of going to Korea to a hope of going to Korea. Not out of choice, just by virtue of the fact that it occurred to me that I didn't have the money to go, so I haven't been able to really plan on going. Although I did finally get a freaking gig out of the temp agency. I finally have a temp job. God. It's a white guy. You always got to show the white guy on camera. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. I finally got a freaking job at the temp agency. They were just being punks, and I basically wrote him First I wrote him a nice email, and then I wrote him a slightly upset email, and they still didn't do anything. So then I wrote him an actually upset email, and then finally, after I wrote that, after the mediumly upset email, oh man, is he gonna kill the SCV? That would be really big if he's able to stop that SCV, because he's already taken one SCV almost all the way down. Oh, he's trying to distract it. He's trying to get it off. Oh, is he gonna be able to get? No, he does pick off one SCV. DaezanG picks off one of the SCVs with his probe. And he hasn't really slowed down the barracks too much, but he's been really annoying to those SCVs. He's gotten a single kill, so that's a pretty good job, I think, for that probe, despite not being able to get in there and do gas steal or anything like that. By the way, before I forget, I'm jumping around a lot here, I apologize, but before I forget, it's important to note that these guys played the day before this game was played in the OSL offline preliminaries, the offline qualifiers. These guys played against each other in a best of 3, and SeaReally beat DaezanG 2-1. Now, I don't know what the games were like. I haven't been able to watch them. I don't think the VODs are out for those. But that means it was very, very close series, and that means this is almost like a grudge match of sorts, because DaezanG's like, you punk, you eliminated me from the OSL yesterday, and now it's my turn to get some revenge for my team here. The series tied at 1-1, so if DaezanG can beat SeaReally, he's going to put it in a really good position for any time to close out the series and beat eSTRO here. Anytime's playing Ryan, I believe, in game 4. Anyway, so yeah, this is a real big chance for that, and then at the same time, SeaReally, he's got to have a little confidence, because he knows that he was able to beat DaezanG in a straight-up best-of-3 yesterday. Although, again, who knows if it was a bunch of cheese or anything like that. But, wow, DaezanG really putting the pressure on here. He might take down that supply depot. If he targets the SCVs with the... He kills off the Marine. He's starting to target SCVs with the Dragoon. The tank's going to be coming out here pretty soon. Oh, he does manage to repair it back up to a decent health. That barracks was very, very close. That depot, rather, was very, very close to dead for a second there. And he's going to have a tank in just a moment. So I think this... tragedy has been averted. But that depot was very, very bad off for a second there. He's probably going to kill off an SCV or two before all is said and done anyway. But very, very, very early pressure here from DaezanG. Now, this is, 10-15 gate. This looks like, no, actually, he didn't do 10-15 gate because there's a Zealot there. But this early kind of pressure, I don't think it was 10-15 gate. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't paid much attention to DaezanG's base when they showed it. But anyway, point being, builds like the 10-15 gate, like this one, where you have early pressure. Look at that, he still almost took down the SCVs. Almost. Oh my God, he may take down their depot still. If he target fires, the SCVs are having to pull off of the depot to not get killed. And oh my God, the depot's gonna go down. The depot goes down. The supply depot goes down. He's gonna be able to charge in there and kill off SCVs. The SCVs trying to block the hole there. Siege mode goes up, but that tank is almost dead. If he can get one hit off on the tank with a Dragoon, he'll be able to rampage. No, a second tank comes in, so it would be just a little bit too dangerous unless he has a Zealot coming in. If he could charge the Zealot in first, he could take out those tanks. But gosh, putting a ton of pressure on SeaReally. He is out for blood here, and now it's gonna have Reavers coming soon as well. SeaReally is rebuilding that depot to block that off, just in case, despite the fact that he's actually moving his command center out, trying to take an expansion. Going for a siege expansion here. He's really lucky that DaezanG didn't go for DTs, because he has not gotten anything anti-DT up. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have an eBay. He's gone for that expansion, and he hasn't even gotten mines because he went straight for the siege mode, so it's too bad for DaezanG. He didn't go protect the DTs during this, but he does have a Reaver out now. Yeah, see, look, engineering base still not out yet. The Reaver is going to be incoming before there's any turrets. DaezanG is going to be able to hypothetically rampage the SCVs here. Engineering base is going to be up just in time for the turrets to start building when the shuttle arrives, and so he's going to have a good 15 seconds. He's just going to be able to rampage around. He's probably got a Dragoon or at least a Zealot, and he's got a Zealot in there. The Zealot drops out. SCV. Oh, Scarab goes. Oh my God. Oh, a huge clump of SCVs goes down. A huge clump of SCVs. That was like 5 SCVs. Another Scarab goes off on that tank. A second Scarab kills off the tank. He's not protecting his Reaver especially well. That Reaver's taken a lot of hits, so it's going to have to be very careful when he tries to drop it out again. In the meantime, those tanks are going to just follow it around. But there's a pocket. He can get away from the tanks. Oh, another Scarab goes off. I think it's going to be a dud, though. Yeah, it's definitely a dud Scarab. And, oh man, that tank is almost dead, though. So if he could get a Scarab off on that tank, that would be big. It would kill off another tank. Oh, another Scarab. Nice Scarab takes out a few more SCVs. He's probably got 7 or 8 kills on that Reaver. 10 kills on the Reaver. And 11 kills. He takes out a tank now as well. Another tank goes down. DaezanG is playing beautifully. He is really, really making SeaReally pay for what he did in the OSL the day before. Now this is, oh man, this is one of the reasons why this map is so biased in favor of Protoss, because Protoss is so easy without a ramp or anything like that, and on wide choke it's so easy for Protoss to put early pressure on Terrans like that. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. That's why things like the 10-15 gate build are popular, because you can put early pressure on. And oh, the Reaver is still in there. Oh, hits the tank with the Scarab and takes out a couple SCVs to boot. That was beautiful. And with no turrets around, there's nothing he can do. I don't know why doesn't even have siege mode on. And the Scarab takes out the tank. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yellow, I think that was Yellow, is like clapping for his teammate who's just absolutely punking SeaReally here. Wow, this is just absolutely great Reaver play. He's basically clinched the